I'm calling. Yeah, maybe I'm selfish. I want you to myself, I can't help.
So anyways, guys. So I was just minding my own business, watching a movie with my mom. And then I get a text. So now I'm wondering what these screwballs from Podunk Goober Town are doing on my phone. Do you know these guys? They said you have a secret fry recipe. What's your secret recipe? See, at this juncture, I had 3 options. Number 1 was that I could keep watching this movie and block this number. Number 2 is I could pull a freaking, well, I don't know who those people are. Wrong number, man. But instead I go with option 3, which is turning my friends into the police. So I say, why, yes, that's away and her. Then I ask who it is and, oh, it's my gosh darn driving instructor. I literally drive a car because of him. And I know you're watching right now, Coach Teague. Hi. Anywhoosies, after some bonta later, well, I decided to give him the recipe. Who do you think I am?
이제 스트로베리가 여러분을 환영합니다. 이제 비디오를 시청하세요.
So I'm realizing this is kinda like a Suckle Vlogs video, so I'm gonna play the theme song. Hey, not gonna lie, we do some random crap. We all have diseases that makes us mad. And even though we suck, yeah, we look like we're on drugs. Editor note, the rest of the theme song has been removed because the locations were too revealing. Anyways, future me signing off. I'm gonna leave this all to him, and he's gonna be in there. Don't ask. Just leave him be. Fellas, coming at you live from my bush. Now, I've been... Anywho, today I'm gonna be telling you how to make my special fries. I'm hiding. The dog got angry. Oh my god, so I just figured out we don't have potato. Bacon grilled cheese lays. Yep. I got the loot. Now we have to go get Terry, because for some ungodly reason his ghetto frickin' bum at frickin' stupid school left him there at school. So now I know. Fuck if you're gay. What the heck? Yo, I didn't know that was true. Bye, Terry. Don't forget your backpack. Don't forget your backpack.
Now we take the potato.
Right. So, man, I really don't like my hair right now. So anyways, fellas, I thought this might be an upgrade. So anyways, guys, the first step to any fry recipe is to get potatoes. So anyways, guys, when you're out looking for potatoes, there will be a few signs. Oh my god! Guys, you can see in the grass where the ants took bites out of it. Well, you think when you plant a potato that it would grow a potato tree, but actually no. When you plant a potato, it instead grows, well, a potato. Curious. Unearth the potato, like so. So when you get your potato from the ground, you're gonna wanna wash it. So anywho, you're gonna want to throw that thing out because we have potatoes from Food Lion. By the way, I'm gonna show the recipe in video form, so it may take a bit or tomorrow, and he's asleep. Now it's the part of the recipe you probably actually came for. Step 1.
First step is that you want to get a saucepan.
The first step is that you want to get a saucepan like this. It's fairly medium, but it fully depends on the amount of fries you're making. Ooh. Now you're gonna want to lather that boy up in oil. Okay, so genuinely that was a mess up, but we're gonna be entirely perfect from here. So your saucepan should end up being about 1/3 oil from the top tippity top. So now that you've done your oil, the next thing you're gonna wanna do is cut potatoes. I usually do about 3 per batch. Okay, so there's a bunch of ways to cook these bad boys, so I'm gonna be showing you a few, including my OG, shoestring, and and make sure you get the big ones. So here's what I do. Coach Teak, I have an induction oven, but to heat up the pan, I set it on 7, and for regular cooking, I set it on 5. So anyways, while the heat is going, I'm gonna cut the potatoes now. Now here's the good stuff. I'm gonna do 3 different French fries that I make. So we're gonna start this one by doing my regular fries, which you wanna make around medium size, but not too big, something like this. Ooh, that's bad, don't use that. Maybe Burger King or something. I haven't had their fries in a while, but there's nothing special to do with these fries besides cut them. You don't get the starch out of them or anything. You sort of just make them, or not make them, but you cut them, and then you put them in the pan. That's it. All right, so this is what our regular batch looks like. You can analyze the width or see if you're cutting them right and stuff. Anyways, I think our oil is done, so I'm gonna throw it.
I accidentally had it on my broken burner and they browned too quick, so I had to restart.
So you can test if your oil's hot by doing a little bit of this, and if it starts frying it a little bit, then you can go ahead and throw your fries in there. And now we wait. Now here's the important part, the seasoning. So for the seasoning, I'm missing a whole 3 seasoning canisters that I usually have with this, but I'll try to give proper measurements for you. And the seasonings I am missing is Bojangles seasoning, all-purpose Greek seasoning, and seasoning salt, although that is optional, because trust me, the Bojangles seasoning does a lot of everything. It's just the best. So here's what it's looking like right now. This is without a bunch of the ingredients it usually has. It's usually a lot more orangey, you could say. So the flavor right now is a lot more subdued than usual because the Bojangles seasoning is the one that makes it a lot stronger. The fries are starting to get a little closer. You can see them forming a little bit of skin, but no, they're not done. We get garlic powder. We get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 tops. Onion powder. I knew that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We get Cajun seasoning. And usually when I put it in the bowl, I try to sprinkle it so it covers all of the garlic and onion powder. So I'm gonna kind of do the same here, but I'm gonna compensate a little bit because there should be maybe double the amount of that. And usually this is where we'd add the Bojangles. We want to add maybe 3/4 Bojangles that we did Cajun, and we want to sprinkle the top with a little bit of a secret that I didn't mention, which is a small dashes of lemon pepper. I think it adds a little something to it. And with the all-purpose Greek seasoning, you want to sprinkle it on like we did the onion powder, except not too much. That's where we get the black specks in here, is from that. And with seasoning salt, if you do want to add that, I would recommend not putting much more than you did the garlic powder. Maybe half or 3/4 of that. But this is my subdued seasoning of that. I don't have all the seasoning. Then you mix it. Your fries should look pretty brown when they're nearing completion, and they should look a lot like this. And this is when you can take them out. Give them a little shake, plate them up, and then serve them up. And then this will be how you make your OG fries. Well, after you garnish, that is. Don't just like watch your sodium and stuff, you know? And then you're done. Aren't they gorgeous? Beautiful. Okay, now we're gonna move along to shoestring fries, which, if you don't know and are not a potato connoisseur like me, you might not know, but you want to cut your potatoes pretty thin and then make them into super thin fries, kind of like this. And yeah, people eat this. And you'll basically cook these the exact same way as the OG fries, except you'll want to take them out a bit early so they aren't like freaking, you know, rocks when you're eating them. Sometimes I like to switch it up and cut up the shorter ones to add some variety. Make sure to flip these fellas around a little bit and be a little gentler with them, as they're a lot more delicate when they're in the pan like this. Alright guys, take a look at this shoestring fry. Wait a minute. I found you! These are some cutie patootie fries, and they're very petite and super addictive. I'm telling you, man, they're the best. Now, I'm gonna run out of time on this video, so I'm gonna speed run. Cut into actually big slices. Yes. Cut them into actually big pieces. They should look something like this. Drink water, then photosynthesize. Get your pan here, and then you're gonna want to fill that sucker up with water, yeah? And then you're gonna want to put it on the stove and then set it up on high heat so it starts boiling. Add a bit of seasoning in there so it gets a little twang. Chuck them starch sticks into the boiling water. You're gonna get these little ridges on them. That makes them extra crispy. You want the fries practically falling apart by the time you take them out of the water like this. Alright, so now turn the stove off, get your fries, and then put them on a drying area. Now you're gonna want to dry these puppies off good, because water and oil don't go together like oil and water. So start the oil to get hot, then pour out that water that you just got, and you can make a little hell sink. Softly pat down the fries, aggressively pat down the fries, cradle the fries goodnight. Man, these fries are so good you might even pre-season your plate. Now test the oil, make sure it's hot, and then once you see it's hot and it starts bubbling real nice, put all of them in there, all of them. Now we wait for a little bit, wait for the earth to rotate a bit more. How's your day? Oh wait, never mind, get back to it! Oh my god, don't they look beautiful? They should be fairly browned and the side should be very crispy, like noticeably so. So now you're ready to plate them. Don't skip out on the seasonery, give them a nice little shake, and they're ready to eat. So anyways, not today. I choose peace. I choose peace. So anyhow, I already know these are gonna be the best fries, but gosh, they should be super soft, on the inside and super crunchy on the out. Look at this bad boy. It's so potatoey. Oh my gosh. These are delicious. Like, these are just straight up. Look at the skin on that boy. Anywho, with that, I'll be signing you guys off.
Fashion, it's a passion, so with it and hip. If you got the goods, they'll come and buy it just to stay in the